Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hey, how are you doing? Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. How are you doing?
Walaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, good you.
I'm from Salisbury, North Carolina. I'm in the Bible Belt.
Okay, mashallah. So, is that the Bible Belt, yeah?
Yeah. But yeah, talking about since at first starting out, the main thing was for me was praying. I was very scared to pray on time. Where 'cause I work, kind of travel a little bit. Sometimes I'll be at work, and being in the Bible Belt, there's stigma around being a Muslim.
Yep.
So, but the second I decided that no, my Salah is going to be more important. My walk with God, things started happening, including to a point where there was a young lady, a sister. She came up to me and says, "Hey, I was skeptical about becoming a Muslim, but after seeing you pray, I'm gonna go take my shahada." So, alhamdulillah, she took a
So
shahada.
she came to Islam by seeing you pray.
Yeah, she said that was the bravest thing I've seen, and I was like, I'm just praying. I don't think anything of it, but and more people have other Muslims. I guess you call Muslims in hiding.
Yeah.
They would just come to me and be like, "Hey, assalamu alaikum, my brother." I'm like, "Oh, you're Muslim, yeah." He's like, "Oh, okay." Well, it's like you just go out and pray. I'm like, "Yeah, it's prayer time. I mean, you know that." It's like, yeah, it's like I don't do it in public. How do you do it? I'm like, simple. You face the direction of the Qibla, and then you start with Allahu Akbar, and then they laugh and like, but that's all you have to do, It's like, and more are coming out saying, yeah, you know what, I need to pray. It's like, I need to pray. I need to start, and they ask me, like, are you even fasting? Because it's Ramadan. I'm like, of course I'm fasting, and it's like, yeah, there's practice. We just because I'm not Arab, doesn't mean that I'm not following what the Quran teaches. And so, alhamdulillah, I've seen just so many more blessings in my life by just, doing away with my old self and just following really the Sunnah, the Quran, and it's what Allah wants me to do.
Mashallah, are you a new Muslim?
Yeah, I'm. Just last year, I took my shahada with Uthman, Sheikh Uthman.
Oh, really? Mashallah.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was this? On a live or
online? No, I used it online. I just called. I didn't know. I'm not very close to a masjid or anything. I didn't know too many people. The only Muslims around me were just a couple Afghanistan refugees.
Yeah.
They live nearby. But yeah, I started calling numbers, and I remember because of you and different YouTube channels, I actually came to Islam. So I thank you for your work. Uthman, and all that you guys are doing. It makes an impact, even all the way down to the Bible Belt. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing. And yeah, no, I finally found Islam, the truth that I've been trying to find. And I got a small YouTube channel that I do my take on things on it. So, and that's what I've been doing. I work, take care of my daughters, and my oldest, she's 15. I told her about Islam, and she's very, inshallah, one day I think she'll take a shahada as well.
Inshallah, subhanAllah, may Allah accept it. SubhanAllah, that's really powerful, man. How long did it take you to learn how to pray Salah?
It took me a long time. It took me a few weeks.
Wow.
A couple of videos, an app. I used to pause it. It used to take me like 15 to 20 minutes just to do. It's something even longer to do. Learn what the rakah was. I didn't know we had a masjid nearby. It's only open on Yuma. So it was just me.
MashaAllah. So what do you think about? Have you come across this guided prayer mat?
Only seen. No, I never come across it. I only seen what That's why I donated a little bit of money that I had on it, because something like this would have been amazing. Especially for somebody like me, brand new. There was from listening to a couple of videos and stopping it and trying recitation. I'm like, what? And with an app, I used to have a phone in my hand and just, okay, what am I supposed to do?
Exactly. SubhanAllah. That's why we say to Muslims who are watching this, put yourself in the shoe of a revert who's come to Islam. Your family might teach you. That's why we get comments like, "Oh, why are you charging to teach people?" Because it's easy for you. You can just go somewhere. Someone can teach you. That's if there is someone there. Yeah, it's easy for you. A new Muslim has come to Islam, or even born Muslim, like Haidar's story. He left Islam. He came back. Again, he didn't have anyone around him to teach him. He got in contact with us. We gave him the guided prayer mat. Dawood is one of our Salah instructors. He taught him how to pray Salah. Then after 6 weeks, he learned to pray Salah. He didn't return this back to us. His friend Byron accepted Islam. and then he gave this to him. He gifted this to him, and he learns how to pray Salah. And only somebody who's come to Islam, like myself, Dawood, who was a Christian before, Haidar, who came back to Islam, he left Islam, yourself, you would understand the struggle. So please, inshallah, tell the people, bro, to donate. We're just 200.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially areas like where I live in the Bible Belt. There's not a lot of. I mean, we don't really have a lot of resources. A lot of people we can go to, and this is something that it's just be amazing for me to have. You know, because like I said, it was a struggle for me, but I mean, it's frustrating. That's the next part. It frustrates you that you can't pray correctly.
I think Sheikh Uthman mentioned you yesterday.
Yeah,
he must have thought about you, because he was saying to us how there are closet Muslims in the Bible Belt. He did say that literally.
They are. And I mean, I've seen them. And just me praying in public, regardless where I'm at, because hey, it's prayer time. Stopping what I need to do and praying. Yeah, it's like they come out of the woodwork. All of a sudden, it's like Assalamu alaikum. You know, Assalamu alaikum. All this. I'm like,
you know the relationship with Islam and the United States of America. It's a very, very close, a very romantic history. I mean, if you think about there were slaves. There's a slave by the name of Omar ibn Zayd. He's a scholar. He was in Americas, North America. And he used to pray on the streets in the 1800s.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, he got caught because he was praying.
Wow. And what did they do?
Wow.
He was a runaway slave.
Oh my gosh.
And he was praying.
It was
SubhanAllah.
And then they caught him.
It's estimated. See, there's not enough information on this because it was never recorded back then. It's estimated roughly between 40 and 55% of all of the West African slaves who were brought from Africa into the Americas were actually quite possibly Muslim.
Wow.
From the areas that they were taken from, they were most likely Muslim slaves.
SubhanAllah. That is
SubhanAllah. So if you check out Umar bin Zayd, so you're basically following his tradition.
Alhamdulillah.
And it's Dawah as well.
Tradition,
And it's Dawah. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you, Aki, for calling in. We really appreciate you can call us in. Even after Ramadan, we're going to be doing lives. We've got callers. We've got internet control. Usama. We had another brother. He just dropped out. Internet control. Yeah, brother. Rico. Is it Rican?
Rican, yeah, Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm actually from Puerto Rico. And,
okay, right.
And we have it's actually growing. Islam's growing in Puerto Rico.
Free Puerto Rico, man.
Yeah,
Free Puerto Rico from America's grip.
It is. We're growing, and we're finding, like even things like I didn't know. Like we said things like Ojalá, and that stands from Oh Allah. Ojalá means it's like saying I hope.
Wow.
So it's like we've actually been saying it for a long time. Oh Allah, we were saying Oh Allah, like we hope in Allah.
Well, there's a history that has kind of been lost, but I believe it's Mansa Musa's brother. Mansa Musa, one of the richest Muslim rulers of
one of the richest
West
people
Africa.
on earth.
Yeah, one of the richest people on earth in history. But his brother took a fleet of 200 ships towards the west. Yeah, this is prior to the Spanish discovery of the west. Sorry, this was prior to the Spanish discovery of the Americas.
Wow.
But Mansa Musa's brother apparently had taken 200 ships. So what is now the Americas had so Mexico, America, that sort of stuff, and had started giving Dawah in those areas. There are some reports of Spanish explorers describing something that, essentially, when you read it, it appears to be a mosque in Mexico hundreds of years ago.
SubhanAllah. That is profound, guys. Inshallah. So, brother Rican, may Allah bless you. Inshallah. Thanks for joining.
Yes,
you can join us throughout the stream. Inshallah. May Allah bless you. Take care. We're going to get some other calls, inshallah, guys. We are £262 away from our target. We've got 10.